Hi everybody, it's Fall Guy 922. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Episode 20, Caesar's Lonely, I believe it's Lonely Path, or the Lonely Path, or Lonely Past. This had to be the best episode of Part 2. At least on an emotional way. Now this basically, the beginning part was a little rushed, I think, to a point when they were showing Caesar's past with his father, and basically it tells of the, his father, was left, and Caesar became like a delinquent and everything, and he found out the truth, and it was really sad, and that's why he's so hell-bent on destroying Wham and Cars, specifically Cars, because he created the mask. And I think it's a 5 out of 5, people. Like I said, the beginning was rushed a little bit, but overall, besides that, 5 out of 5. Not fucking around. This was, oh my god, I cried. I was on the verge of crying at the end. And giving this less than a 5 out of 5 would be an insult. A fucking insult to Caesar Zeppelin's memory. Alright, I might as well not deny this. Besides, anyone who watches this review should have seen the episode already. Come on. Caesar dies. But man, the fight, oh man, Wham, that was the highlight. That was definitely the highlight of the fucking episode. Even when he first goes in there, before he goes right in there, Caesar, and he fights Wham outside. I was like, damn, epic. That was awesome. The soap cutter butter bubbles he put out, oh man, epic. Throwing him at Wham and cut him up and shit. That was done perfectly. The animation, 5 out of 5. No questions asked. And the actual fight inside was pretty intense. And I loved, the best scene had to be when Caesar used his soap bubble cutter as a lens. And using the light outside, he reflected it on the bubbles and hit Wham with it. Now, when he did that, he did one thing wrong, Caesar. And this was the inevitable downfall, which caused his death. He jumps in front of Wham to attack him, and at that moment, Wham took the opportunity to able to attack him while he blocked the sun's rays and did Holy Sandstorm. And that move pretty much just destroyed Caesar's muscles and veins and everything. And I should mention beforehand, what made Wham able to go outside, he had on a wind suit. He's shooting wind from his body, because that's his ability. Wham, he's able to control wind, just like how AC/DCs control heat. Came out of his body, and he was able to, this windsuit reflected light off his body, protecting him. And even when he was totally dead, Caesar, he just got up. He got up and attacked Wham again. Couldn't get a hit on him. And the last breath from Caesar ripped out Wham's lip ring. And the last moment for him, Caesar, last moment, created a ripple bubble out of his own blood. I was like, oh my god. And then the sad part, they come in there, Lisa, and JoJo. and he's dead, and he sees the bub, and he sees, and the look on their face. I was like, hey, I knew this was going to happen, but still, and the music, it was sad. It was the complete package as far as this episode is concerned. Complete package. No questions asked. It was perfect. Perfect. So overall, this episode was amazing. I can't, there's nothing else I can say. The music, the emotion, I was crying. I was almost crying. And I was like, damn, this episode was so fucking awesome. And the only thing I can say is, rest in peace, Caesar Zeppeli. That's all I could say. And it was so goddamn sad that he died, and the part where the blood's coming out from beneath, oh, that even made it crazier. And here rests Caesar Zeppeli. This last ounce ripple attack, able to do what he basically continue the trend. Just how his grandfather, Zeppeli, gave his ripple energy to Jonathan. Now he gives his ripple energy to Joseph and gets the ring to him. It's like, and JoJo's crying, Lisa's crying. It's just so goddamn sad. I was almost crying manly tears for this motherfucker. Man, Caesar, for the motherfucking win. You know, I'm not joking around, people. This was so goddamn sad. And like I said, this was possibly, for part 2 at least, for at least part 2, one of the best episodes for JoJo. Hands down. Now, next week is going to be called 2 versus 100. There's a reason for that. This is the final battle, more or less, between JoJo, Lisa and JoJo going 2-on-2 against Wham and Cars. But there's more to it. I'm not gonna spoil. You'll see next week. But this episode, Caesar. I had a feeling, even before I read the chapter that showed this occurring, I had a feeling that he died because of the intro. The intro kind of spoiled it, because this is one part of the Bloody Stream intro where JoJo, he's got this bandana and he's putting it out and he's screaming. That's at the very end of the intro. I thought to myself, so, but man, it still was sad. And the music, when they died, they were playing, it was like that kind of sad opera, kind of classical music. I was like, damn, this is so good, but sad. So this gets a 5 out of 5. No fucking around. I told you guys. I told you last week. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for one sad fucking episode. And this was sad. This was, oh my God. It's like, that is the biggest trend of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And you can go talk to Devil Artemis. You can go talk to McWhirlpool Inc. You can go talk to Luffy the Super Saiyan, Hado Sengoku, all these guys who are in love with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And this is the trend. The curse continues. The fate continues. With the Joestars and the Zeppelis. Great fucking episode. Tell me what you guys think. 5 out of 5. No fucking around. I loved this episode. It was goddamn sad. It hit me hard. And Zeppeli, Caesar for the motherfucking win, people. He will be missed. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. He will be missed. We will honor his memory. You can honor his memory by liking this video. Well, kind of. I don't know if that means anything, but this was a good episode. So, and that's what I got for you guys. So yeah, this is Bonkai Night 22. Manly tears for Caesar Zeppeli. That's all I gotta say. It's time to go beat up Wham cars now. Get hyped. So yeah. See ya.